Okay. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. All right. Let me get my chat up. Okay. Alrighty. We up, y'all. We up. That was my neighbor. That was my neighbor. Okay. Go back to these comments, these married at first sight comments. The last time we'll be talking about married at first sight. Bittersweet. Part 2. Let's get through them. Alright, so I'm going to wait for y'all to come on in. And then we're going to get this thing started. Alright. I'm going to pour me some wine while I wait for you guys to get in here. And then we can go through these comments. What's up? What's up? What's up? I was live. I was just live, but my neighbor was knocking on my door, and I thought I paused it, but instead I stopped it. Then I tried to go live again, but I couldn't see myself, so then I had to get off and then come back. And now I gotta wait for everybody that was in the first one to come back to the second one. Y'all, this is too much. This is too much.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot going on.
Hell yeah.
Whew. I'm hot. Cliff, we're on your... You lucky because we had just went over your comment. I thought we was on your Katie comment. How many comments you got? You right. You know I skip mad comments just to get... I didn't realize that you wrote like 6 comments. We are on your comment, Mika's Horrible. I was just telling everyone that this is the last time we will be discussing Married at First Sight Season 10. Last time. After today, we are done with it, okay? We are done with it for until next season. One of my subs asked me, am I going to do Australia? Now, I don't know if I'm going to do Married at First Sight Australia because, for one, it's 2 hours and it's 2 days a week. That's a lot. That means I would do 2 reviews a week. And I have to watch 2 hours each episode. And she said it's like 12 couples. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Plus, I'm trying to, expand my audience. So I can't spend all my time on Married at First Sight. I don't think so. I sent him the message, but I can't tell if he saw it or not. You know what? I can go back and double check. I didn't go back and double check to see if he saw it or not. So I could go back and double check to see if he saw it. I hope he did see my message. But Michael probably don't mess with me because, I've been dogging him the whole season. And then what I noticed about some of these comments is that the people who say certain things about the people the people who get upset mostly, they still stuck on the fact that, you know, they feel like, oh, she don't owe him anything because he's a liar, or Michael's a liar, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, it's not the fact that he's a liar. It's just the simple fact that that situation was wrong. I never said he wasn't a liar. I never said what he did was right. I never said all that. That's why I don't understand why people be like, oh my God, you taking his side type of thing. It's like, it's not taking his side. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And in that situation, it was wrong. The way she was acting was wrong. The way the host was acting was wrong. That's all. It was wrong. And I'm glad that a lot of people agreed with that. I thought everybody was going to be upset, but apparently they wasn't. I mean, I did get like 8 thumbs down, so 8 people was upset with that. No, I didn't send him a friend request because I didn't want to be a stalker. I didn't want to make him think I was stalking him. But at least if I would have sent him a friend request, I would have known if he would accept it, if he would have accepted it, right? Alright, I'm trying to wait for everyone in the last chat to realize that I'm live again and to come over here, but we'll see. Send the request. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma see. I'ma just see. Okay, I'ma send a request and just see. Okay, I just put it out there and see what happens. But I did tell him if he wants to give his side of the story, I'm more than welcome to, you know, give him that platform. And I did tell him that I would like to talk to Brandon so we could get his side of the story since he wasn't there to defend himself. And they basically was trying to throw him under the bus for real, for real. So we'll see. I don't know where they at. I don't know where everybody at. Where y'all at? Where y'all go? Come to this live. Leave the other live. Come to this live. She did get skinny, right? She was bigger. It felt like, I don't know if it was me or if she just felt bigger. Like she looked like she was bigger. I was gonna turn on my ring light, but I'm hot. So I changed my mind. But you can still see, right? I wasn't looking for her IG, honestly, because I don't really care. I'm about to just start these comments, and then when everybody else flood in, they can watch it from the beginning later. Because I don't want to be up here all night. Hey, Mish Beach. Do you want to interview anyone else? I will interview all of them. But the thing is, I don't hold back. So they'll have to be able to just go toe for toe with me and just not take it personal and understand that I'm just asking the questions that everybody want answers to. That's all. Now, if they can't understand the fact that I'm just asking the questions that everybody want answers to, then that's when they're going to take it personal. But I'll interview them more. I'll interview Taylor if they want me to. If she wants to be interviewed, but she will have to be ready for me, because I will not bite my tongue, and I will ask all the questions I've been asking the whole season. And I will ask her, do she think that she was treated differently than Brandon? Just saying. She would just have to be ready for that. But I would definitely interview anybody. I wouldn't have a problem doing that. I'll be in the interview telling her off. You ain't even have to worry about that. Nothing. Tell her you. Nope, I'll be in the interview telling her off. Wouldn't even have to worry about that. All right, y'all. We gonna have to start these comments because I can't wait any longer, and I don't want to be on live all night long. Okay. Last time we was on live for 2 hours. Okay, almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours in me tonight. I'm tired. I had to work today. You know, trying to get my life together. That's why I got my wine. Cheers. So this is going to be the new slogan. Wine is cheaper than therapy. Because everybody needs therapy. Instead, just drink some wine. Alright, we about to just start. Okay, so Mika, what's wrong?
I can't see her.
Oh, I was just saying you was a stand here. Alright, so we got no, I'm not drunk. First of all, it's gonna take a lot more than this glass to get me drunk. Trust me. So anyway, it goes. Mika is a horrible person. She looks for the I got you moments with Michael. Like he said, Mika stated how she regretted being too hard on Michael, then turned around and was hard on him during the reunion discussion after Brandon for no reason. Just any a-hole when she knows he doesn't like confrontation or to be pushed on subjects. Then Michael got up and walked away. Mika had a smile on her face, then proceeded to bash him to the cast, shaking my head. Mika had some nerves to say Michael doesn't live his truth when she has the whole world thinking her name is Mika, when that wasn't her name until after her divorce, which happened the following year, and Michael didn't even know it. Her name during her marriage was Kawanja. Is it Kawangia? Kawangia Jones, Lion Heifer. Watch the video below. So I didn't go watch the video. You always trying to send me on a homework assignment. I didn't feel like it. Okay, I just didn't feel like it. But I did know before all of this. Like, I didn't know that her name wasn't her name because I ran into a couple of other spoilers a few times. So I didn't know her name wasn't her name. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So I just thought she didn't want to go. I thought she probably thought it'd be easier just to pronounce to pronounce Mika instead. I didn't think too much of it. I don't know why. A lot of people got nicknames when they meet people. Like, my mother's name is Michelle, but she tell people her name is Nina. I didn't think twice about it. I don't know why. You think that's a big deal? I mean, the fact that she didn't tell him, probably, but I don't think it was that big of a deal. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, though. You think so? You think she should have told him, listen, this is my real name, but I like to go by Mika because it's easier to pronounce. It's not a lot of, because I don't even know what's her name. Kawangia? But if she legally changed her name to Mika, then how was she lying? Legally, that's her name. I don't get it. If she changed her name to Mika, then was she really lying? Probably not. I don't think so. And she definitely pushed him. She knows he doesn't like confrontation, and she just always keep going. She annoys me. And that's the thing, because I was rooting for her. I was on her side because I definitely understood what she was dealing with. But then the way she acted at the reunion just made it seem so malicious. It wasn't like at that moment, he wasn't really even doing nothing to her. She just kept nagging and pushing him. And for what? Like, what did he do to you at that moment? Y'all wasn't dating. It had been 5 months later. Y'all wasn't even in communication. Like, why you still, like, just pushing the issue? Like, maybe she was just in love with him.
Oh, Williams?
No, we not talking about 90 Day Fiance. Maybe she was really hurt. My thing is frozen. It's freezing. She changed it in January. You just said she legally changed her name. She probably was already in a process.
Oh, that's messed up.
It's freezing, yeah. That's why you should have watched the video. I'm not watching the video. You always trying to give me homework assignments. Nobody got time for these homework assignments.
Did I say you be using them? Oh, no, you using that. I said the mic is always connected.
Is it on? I'm not
it's on.
here though.
I know, I'm saying. I thought it was on there. Yeah, I'm about to be using this anyway.
So you gonna come here and have a whole conversation with me right now?
Nah, I was just coming.
Why am I freezing? What is going on? Can y'all hear me, see me, hear me, see me? Nothing? You found out what happened. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh my God, why am I freezing? Can y'all hear me? I'm moving. Because on my screen, it's just circling like I'm not even moving or nothing. I just wait for it to connect. But if y'all can hear me, I'm going to keep talking. So, as Harper, you found out what happened to the Jamaican trip? What happened at with the Jamaican trip? They didn't go, right? Oh, it just must be on my end. Okay, but we're going to keep talking. So, all right. So did they go to the Jamaica? Okay, so from what I understand, he said Mika did an interview. Michael bought a Groupon for an excursion to swim with the dolphins in Jamaica. However, he never bought plane tickets to go to Jamaica. So he bought tickets to go swim with dolphins, but he didn't buy the tickets to go to Jamaica. So he bought the tickets to swim with dolphins in Jamaica, but not to actually go to Jamaica? What? Stop playing. I heard that he bought tickets. He bought the flight with his flyer mileage or something like that. And he wasn't that's why they didn't have their names on the ticket. I heard that. But I didn't hear that he actually had tickets to swim with the dolphins, but not to actually go to Jamaica. So he got a refund for the dolphin ticket. I can't. You believe it? You believe it? The Jamaican trip was canceled. Was supposed to happen sometime after Decision Day. The same way Derek's trip for Katie to Tennessee. See, her favorite musician happened after Decision Day. See what happened after Decision Day. So the deal was that they was going, if they stayed together, then he was going to take her. But since they didn't stay together, he just got a refund for the swim with the dolphins. So that's what Mika said. So Mika said that he had tickets to the Dolphins, but not to Jamaica. He said he had tickets to Jamaica, but he got him with his flyer mileage points or something like that, and that's why he wasn't able. That's why there was no names on the tickets, because they were saying that they was asking him for proof that he actually had the tickets with their names and stuff like that on it. That's crazy. I don't know to what extent we going to at this moment. All right, I just don't know. Like, I feel like at this point they wasn't going to Jamaica regardless, because they got divorced. So it don't even matter anymore. I could see if they were still together, and then she was like, he never took me to Jamaica. Because imagine that if they really would have said, she would have said yes, because it looked like Michael was going to say yes. Imagine 5 months later at the reunion, and they'd have been like, did y'all ever make it to Jamaica? And she'd have been like, no, because he's a liar. F Mika when she said he not paying for the Dolphins and not the tickets. What you mean he not paying for the Dolphin and the tickets? What you mean? Mika said the flight was never booked. Oh my goodness. What is going on? That's a lot. But if they would have stayed together, that would have been interesting. But being as though they didn't stay together, I guess it doesn't matter at this point whether he lied or not. All right, so let's go to Cliff's next comment. With Mika's temperament, I just don't see how a man will find her attractive. I don't either. Every time, hi Kim G. Every time she gets, in her, well, not even in her feelings. She just always so like, I don't know why she's so angry. She just look angry. But you know what? When I was watching Back to Weddings, when we was watching it, she didn't look angry there. She was looking nice in the beginning, like all happy and stuff. Michael probably just really broke her spirit. So the lies he told her, he told his family too, so his family didn't know the real him. I'm confused. Hey, lady. Lady. Yeah, okay, Lady Dimples. Well, I figured a lady was lady. So, all right. Let's go to Cliff's comment where Cliff said, Taylor is trifling and her actions could have got her, the man she was dating, and Brandon hurt or killed. It's not cute to bring your boyfriend you are committing adultery with to your husband's job. I find it funny she's with a new man a month after decision day. I bet that's the same person who she spent the night in the hotel with. These hoes ain't loyal. Cliff! Okay, so first of all, according to Taylor, right? She didn't think he was going to ever go to that bar again, duh. Like, he said he was never going back, so why would he go to this bar? Why would he even be there? Duh. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's a dangerous game to play with. She definitely got a pass. Yes, she did. I just said that, like, we was talking about that last comment, the first part of this comment read. They let her and Katie slide with so much. Like, even after he asked her was she sorry about that video, and she still didn't go up there. After she said her little, I thought he was never going to see it, and all this other stuff. It was like, okay. It was like, what you mean? Why you didn't dig into that? Like, what do you mean you thought he never was going to see it? Or what do you mean that is what you asked the ex before? So what you saying is he's not what you wanted? Is that what you was trying to get off? Like, everything about that was wrong. They didn't give her they didn't drill her. She needed to be drilled. They need to let me do it. Let me do it. Nobody liked what Kevin did. Nobody liked what Kevin did. They were hard. No, they wasn't hard on Katie enough either. I think they should have been, because Katie, I don't agree with what Katie did. She didn't really lie about much, but if she slept with her ex right after the honeymoon, that's no good. And if she actually told Derek, like, low-key threat him not to discuss what was happening because she didn't want to look like a bad person, that's wrong. And I agree. He was scared to go after women. It was like he was always ready to go in on Brandon, go in on Michael. But as soon as like Katie, like why didn't we push the issue about Katie cheating as much as they pushed the issue about Brandon blowing up? Like I feel like they spent so much time on the one person who wasn't there that they couldn't get the information that we needed from the people who was there. That's what I didn't appreciate, because it's like, well, can we get the facts about what we know with the people we hidden? So instead of trying to get all of this information about Brandon out of Michael, because Brandon is not here, so what's the point? We get the last 3 minutes of the discussion with what happened between Katie and Derek right before the show go off, and everybody's sitting there like, oh, okay. We all knew she was cheating. No big deal to us. I didn't see his tweets. I saw the some of the tweets, the ones that you had showed me, but I didn't see all of his tweets. I only saw the ones between him and what's her name? I can't remember her name right now. The one that was in the chat with us the other day. Dang, I can't remember her name. I'm seeing it, but I can't get it out. The tweet. So apparently he was on Taylor's side. Apparently he was saying that Brandon hit her or something like that. And that any man who hit a woman, he's wrong and blah, blah, blah. But I don't have any proof that Brandon hit her. And if they both went to jail, then it wasn't just one-sided, period. So I don't know what happened. I didn't see all the tweets. But like I said before, for Brandon to pull out his phone and take pictures or record or whatever Brandon did, he did it for a reason. Because Brandon knew what he's doing. When he was in that bathroom with her, he took that phone out. Because he knew it was going to be some shady stuff. He's not stupid. If he took that phone out, it's because he knew it was going to be something going on. But that's why we don't got these pictures, and this is why we don't got this footage that he has, because obviously they don't want to show it. Just my point. I'm gonna have to get me a Twitter. I got a Twitter. I just haven't used it in so long. I don't even think I got the login for it no more. My point exactly. If she didn't do anything, she wouldn't be going to jail. The cops just don't come and say, hey, we taking everybody to jail, okay? That's not how that works. You got to do something for them to take you to jail. If he was supposedly harassing you and beating you or whatever he was doing, why would they take you to jail? I don't get it. Something ain't right. Story don't make sense to me. Not at all. I don't think he has. I haven't seen anything where he's spoken publicly. But my thing is, do y'all really think that that the guy she was with was the guy that was at the hotel?
Well, I'm just watching the video. It's stuttering.
You don't have a Twitter, you just looked it up. Hey, Roxy.
Hey, girl.
My screen's frozen, but the chat's moving, so I guess it's fine. They said they can hear me and see
Niggas
me.
just that the what's
Brandon said, it bet she's a narcissist. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Brandon said it. She's a narcissist. Big time. He left. He left. Taylor is very sneaky. This is why Brandon pulls out that phone. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. This is why I need to see these pictures, y'all. I need to see these pictures. You believe if a woman hits a man, he has the permission to lay hands on her like a man? I'm tired of this culture where you can beat on someone without consequences. So, this is how I feel about that. I do feel like, I think like after she mushed you one time, that's cool. Okay, walk away. But I witnessed this lady beat this man. Like she was just punching him. And he just kept trying to get away. But she was like really like attacking him. And then he just turned around and decked her. And she fell out. And I kind of was like, she kept asking for her because he was definitely trying to leave her alone. And then she wanted to sit there and call the cops and play victim. I was like, this whole situation ain't right. I've seen it firsthand. I don't agree with anybody hitting anybody. But I saw that and I was just like, that's crazy, yo. And they took him to jail. And I was like, it wasn't even his fault. He was trying to leave, but she was like all over him. So Taylor, hold on. So Brandon suing. He's suing them because he doesn't want to. Wait, why is he suing them? Because they tried to ruin his character, and he filed for divorce from Taylor. Oh, we know Taylor aggressive. Hey D, hey. I gotta email you back. I got caught up the last 2 days. That's why I didn't even go. That's why I'm behind now. But I gotta email you so we can set it up. And my laptop, my new laptop coming tomorrow, so I'll be able to do my StreamYard so we can do the thing better because I don't want to use my computer because it's trash. He sued for defamation. So Cliff, you say you got 2 daughters and you tell them to keep them hands to themselves? You don't hit nobody if you don't want to get hit. I'm not condoning hitting women by any means necessary. But I witnessed it. Like, I mean, after you mush him one time or, you know, you get that good hit off because sometimes you be mad when guys do something wrong. You just want to deck them real quick. One time and be done. Just one time and be done. But anytime after like 2 hits, you liable to get hit back at that point. So you just need to think about your actions, okay? Just think about your actions because people can't control their reflexes all the time. You think it had to do with production? Y'all, it's so many layers to this. I feel like it's so much going on in this whole thing that we not getting the full story from anybody. It's so many different sides to this whole story that none of it is making sense. None of it is making sense. Can y'all still hear me? I didn't say it was right, but I was saying that sometimes you can get a little out of yourself if something happened and you may, you know, think you can, you know, lay your hands on somebody. But you also have to remember that if you hit somebody, their first instinct is to hit you back. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's okay to hit them. I wish he would have been at the reunion too. I hope he win this lawsuit too. You know what? I want to hear what production has to say. It makes me so mad that they was all sitting there praising production like they was the best. I have a feeling that there's no way they all could have been the best, you know? Everybody had their own production team, but only Brandon's production team was effed up. I don't get it. You're right, you can't lay hands not even once. I'm just saying that I've seen in situations where, you know, I've seen a girl be upset and she'll like hit the guy and then, you know, he just walks off. I'm not saying that that's right, but I'm just saying that as a woman, if you hit a man more than once, you are liable to get hit back. Because the first time he might think about it like, oh, nah, she crazy. I ain't about to deal with this. But the second time, he just might hit you back. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's okay, y'all. It's not okay to hit anybody.
How you beep the remote?
I don't have the remote.
How you beep it?
Oh, you gotta press the button on the cable box.
The top one? Because it's keep resetting it. It keep turning it.
You gotta hold it. Don't just press it. Hold it.
Oh, I thought it was gonna turn it off.
Yes, the way they. So this is. I always said this, that it's not necessarily like they had to give us the Okay, Michael and Brandon gave them the content to actually produce. So the actions were there, but the way that they kept playing it out just was a little off for me. And I didn't get it. I didn't really notice it until towards the end. Because at first I'm like, oh no, Michael is like, that's messed up. Michael, the way he lying, the way he doing this, the way he doing that. But then when I saw Mika's real true self at the reunion, it just made me realize, like, no wonder he was always feeling this way, because she won't stop nagging. They haven't even been together in 5 months, don't talk to each other, don't communicate, and she's still up here butthurt, whining, and just taking every jab at him that she possibly can. Y'all, I don't know. But this is the thing. This is why I think they both went to jail. They probably was on some Ike and Tina junk, fighting each other. Because there are couples that just fight each other. Couples do that. She looked for every opportunity to jab him. Every chance she got, she was ready to just go. And I'm like, what is your purpose at this point? You're not even with him anymore. Hey, Kimberly. Like, what's your purpose? You're not even with him anymore. Yeah, they probably was on some Ike and Tina Turner. They probably both toxic and fighting each other. And then Taylor sit on the sideline and act like he was the one doing it all to her. I could see that happening. All right, so let's move on, y'all. So Millennium Mama said, and I think this is Cassandra's comment. Hold on. She said, I don't like Katie since the first day we found out she's still communicating with her ex. Me either. The experts played Derek, absolutely. Derek needs to get her off his insurance ASAP. I hope she's not on that man's insurance still. I wasn't here for Michael apology. She didn't know she wasn't here for his apology. Mika was doing the unnecessary most. Absolutely. Zach to be... Wait. Zach pointless. No more poor Mindy. She knows she needs to do better. Of course, Lindsay wasn't going to be there. She still wants to be cool with her. Taylor proves herself to be the person Brandon said, and worse. I'm glad Brandon wasn't there. I didn't want to see him in his theatrics mixed with Taylor, Austin, and Jessica. I don't see them lasting that. Taylor, Austin, and Jessica. I don't see them lasting that long. Though they actually did the process like they were supposed to. The experts felt horribly this season because they were barely there or truly called people out. I'm happy the season is over too because they made a mockery of marriage. I've seen this a lot, y'all. I've seen that a lot of people said that they make a mockery of marriage. Do y'all agree with that? Maybe he went to jail too, but they couldn't discuss him because he didn't have nothing to do with it. Because he wasn't on the show. Maybe he went to jail too. She definitely off the insurance. Definitely off the insurance, okay? So this is how I feel about it, right? What's wrong?
You lied.
About what?
That's not. I reset the cable box.
That's not how you reset it. You just hold the button.
I did, and it reset it. You lied.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah, hold it. The dude said you gotta hold it.
Okay, so this is how I look at it, right? When I first, oh no, you gotta double tap it. Okay, this is how I look at it. When I first, when me and my husband was engaged or whatever, and we were, I was engaged for what, 7 years? 7 years before we actually got married, right? So we had a lot of like turmoil, like a lot of rocky times in our relationship, going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. So when I first started watching Married at Sight, I was intrigued. I'm like, oh my God, these are people who are actually going through problems, and they're going to get counseling, and they're going to fix it, and they're going to be able to work through it, and I'm going to take some of these lessons, and I'm going to learn how to, communicate, and I'm going to learn how to be a good wife, and I'm going to learn, all this stuff. So I was intrigued by that. And a lot of, like, some of the times they give you some good information that you could actually take back home to your own marriage. And then, I was intrigued. But now I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm out here trying to get marital advice, and I only been married for 2 years, and God knows know what I'm doing, because this is crazy. Yep, 7 years. When I met my husband, I was 23. So when me and my husband, we literally moved in together, had a baby, and got engaged in the first year of us being together. So when all the like butterflies and rainbows went away, and we realized that this was real life, like that honeymoon phase in the beginning where you start dating somebody, everything is perfect. Once real life hit us and we had a baby and we was moving together and we was paying rent together and we was doing everything together, a lot of things started going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we did a lot of breaking up, getting together, breaking up, getting together, but never ever really breaking up because we was always still together. But yeah, so I was intrigued by it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. But I don't know what I'm watching now, y'all. I can't tell you. Was I upset? No. Not at all. I feel like because I was so young, I was 23. She was 20, I was 23, he was 24, right? So you have to learn yourself, right? So you think about this, right? You're still in the process of learning yourself. And then you're in the process of trying to learn someone else when you don't even know who you are. And how are you going to learn somebody when they don't even know who they are? So we basically kind of like just grew together. So I had to find me, he had to find him, and then we had to find each other. If that makes sense?
No, it don't make no sense.
Get out of here.
Talking about that you met him at 24.
Yeah, because she was chasing me for like 3 years. I'm like, chill.
What's nobody chasing you? Get out of here. Now the experts are barely there, and it's just for drama. It's definitely just for drama. Hey, Cool Running. It's definitely just for drama.
Yeah.
And that's what they keep emphasizing on. Most dramatic, supersized drama. Everything is all about drama. Yeah, we was young. Really young. So we had a lot of learning to do. Like, my first time living with anybody was with him. So it was different. Everything was different. Yep. Could you imagine if we would have got married at 23? Whew. I probably would have filed for divorce in bad times. It's like that, I just play it. Yeah, see, you thought you was going to learn something too. But that's what I felt like. I was intrigued by it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. But now it's just like, I don't even know. I'm out here trying to help these people get through life. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all figure it out. y'all figure it out. Yeah, just grow in love, You got to learn how to argue. That's what it is. The secret to any marriage that I'm starting to learn now is learn how to argue, because we used to argue bad. But now we know how to argue. So it's fine for us. Let me see what else she said in here. So she did say that she don't think Austin and Jessica will work. She said even though they did the process how it was supposed to, she don't think it'll work. Pick your fights. Hey, Happy Moon. Hey. Yes, pick your fights. So look, do y'all think that Austin and Jessica are going to work long term? I don't know. She just said that they won't work. I saw a picture of them recently and Austin cut his hair. In my review, I don't know how long y'all been following my reviews, y'all, because I've been doing this since episode 1. But in one of my reviews, I think it was episode 2 or 3, I said she was going to make him cut that hair. Now look at Austin out here. I've been speaking facts, y'all, from the beginning. I think they'll work too. I think Austin is the guy for Jessica because of who she is and how she handles things, and I think he's just the right guy for her. Yep. It looks weird though. I don't like the haircut. Yep, she kept messing with that curl. She wasn't for that hair. She was gonna make him cut it. I said it, and she definitely did. But he looks, I don't know what, he looks different without it. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't know if I'm used to seeing him with the hair or what. But I don't know if I like it. I realized that too, like when he was, like how he wasn't going to say he loved her just because they kept making him. He got a little backbone. He definitely not going to let her walk over him, but he also understands that she has needs and she has feelings, and he's compassionate and he's caring enough to, you know, allow her to be her. You think he gonna cheat with a less controlling woman? What?
Hell yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I like when he does stand up to her. Jessica is high strung and Austin is her calm. That's what it is. They balance each other. Austin would get tired of her mouth. But all men get tired of their woman's mouth. All men get tired of. I start talking to my husband as soon as I wake up. He be like, yo, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I wake him up like, hey. Like, all men get tired of women's mouth. That ain't nothing new. I don't see Austin being a cheater though. You think he gonna go cheat? I don't see him as a cheater.
You're gonna be surprised.
JJ, get out of here. All men get tired. It's levels with the mouth. What do you mean by it's levels with the mouth? Explain it. I don't think he will cheat either. First of all, the man work, I don't know, because he be working for weeks at hand. I don't know no more. Never mind. Your husband talk too much? I'm the talker. I'm always talking. Talking.
You got men talking, you got women
JJ.
talking.
Why?
I don't know. I'm bored.
Well, then go in there. Don't come in here ruining my live stream.
I ain't messing. I'm
Yes,
coming
you are.
with y'all.
Then go in the live chat and comment on it.
Got boring online.
My husband talks too much. He's so opposite. This is that one that's supposed to work. He better not. About 2 million people gonna be after him. 2 million people gonna be like, Austin cheated on Jessica. They gonna be sending him death threats and everything. As you can take, most of them don't want to be told what to do. There's a difference between telling your husband what to do. See, you have to master how to tell men what to do without telling them. That's the secret, but I can't give it to you, Cliff. I can't give it to you. I was thinking thinking about it because Jessica's a nurse. So she's probably at the hospitals. So I don't know. It's probably rough for her. Jessica is very pushy. But Austin don't mind it. Don't mind it. Exactly. See, make it look like it's their idea. Yep, you got to figure out how to do it. Once you figure out how to do it, you good. Who is more interested in listeners? He may cheat. Jessica needs to ease up on the control. I don't.
You got to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
You could go buy me.
Not now. We could have this conversation when I get off.
I met you all day, Chloe. Come on, I got mad for you.
So anyway, guess when he sees a woman who is more interested in listening, he may cheat. Jessica needs to ease up on the control. But Jessica listens to him. You don't think she listens to him?
Fun and funny. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so you said it, right? You think Jessica is so used to being City said stop putting the cheating in the universe, okay? Don't put that out there for them. I'm with it. Don't nobody want to be cheated on. I don't care how rough the relationship is. If you feel like you need to cheat, you need to leave. If you feel like you need to cheat, you need to leave. She's definitely pushy. But the way she nag is so different. I'm not gonna say it's so different, but she's like, you put the dishes in the you loaded the dishwasher, but you didn't take them out. Like, girl, nah, that ain't it. That's not how you do it. Exactly. That's what I said. They was trying to give themselves an issue, and that wasn't really no issue. They tried to give them something. Yeah, she gotta go to bed. He gotta go to bed at 8 o'clock. I was like, Austin don't want to go to bed at 8 o'clock, okay? He want to sit up and drink his beer and watch TV. He don't have time to be in the bed. She is very sarcastic. That's what's gonna make him snap. Jessica and Austin for life. All right, y'all. Y'all said it here. So if I come across a post in a couple of years, I'm gonna come right back to this chat. I'm gonna look everybody up. I could understand not wanting to go to bed alone, but they got two different schedules. They got whatever they doing, I guess, is working for them. So we can't really say anything because whatever they're doing is actually working for them. They're still married and happy. So if that means he gotta get in the bed till she fall asleep and then he sneak into the living room, then that's what that means. Okay? I go to sleep all the time. My husband just be looking. He sits at the bottom of the bed and I be asleep. But let him get up and walk out that room. I'm like, where you going? So I don't know. He's a night owl and I sleep at night. I have no problem sleeping. But I think they'll figure it out. They have time. You gotta remember, y'all, they got married first. So they still have time to work out the kinks and problems that they had. That's gonna take time. That's not gonna happen overnight. So I think they'll be okay overall. And wonder if she likes him because he's nice and oh, you wonder if she really loves him, or you just think she just likes the person he is. Like, she's not really in love with him, but she knows he's a good guy. He's sweet, he's caring, he's all this stuff, and she knows she probably can't find another man like that. Me either. I mean, I just need to know he's there. If he's not there, I can't sleep. But if he's in a room, I'm fine. He don't gotta be in the bed. I fall asleep. No problem. But if I hear him like move out the room, like I got a spidey senses. I know it. I be like, where you going? Like I just jump up. Hi, Millennial. Hi, Mom. Come on, everyone. Just getting off of work. Only here for a few minutes. Thanks for stopping in. You can chat with us for a few minutes. Is he in the... Oh, you just need to know he's in the house? Oh, no, I need mine in the room. Don't be in the living room because now I feel like you're mad at me. Be making up stuff in my mind. He gave her additional ring. Yes. That means it's real. When he gave her that real ring, that means that it's real, okay? This is official. We spoke about that too. She definitely needs to learn how to separate being a manager and managing her house, her job, as opposed to trying to bring that same attitude home. Because she's basically, in a sense, like micromanaging him. Pretty much. Exactly. That's why I said they'll figure it out. They have time. They have their whole lives to figure it out. No marriage is perfect. Absolutely not. So, I mean, you got to know what's not working in order to fix it. They'll figure it out, trust me. One way or another. Okay, so the White Power said, Katie reminds me of what the father said in The Color Purple. He said, I hear she got that nasty woman's disease. Y'all, I don't remember that quote. Y'all remember that quote? Well, I don't remember it. But it sounds funny. I know. Listen, I'm getting my laptop. When I get my laptop, we going to do StreamYard. And we all going to get up there. We going to have like 6 different panels. And we all going to get up there so we can all talk. Katie has major. It's major. 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 I don't understand how she worked with kids, y'all. I wonder if her kids' parents, the kids that she's a therapist or something, right? I wonder if they pulled them out. They probably was like, oh no. She's crazy. She told him to sit down. Yo, when was I missing all this stuff? What? I missed that. You think she made what up? What you think she made up? Yo, I'm lost. Okay, so Tana said that Katie irks all. Tana said Katie irks all my nerves. Why in the world would you sign a year lease? You wanted to be friends after 2 weeks because you wanted to end it on decision day. The ink wasn't even dry good. You should have done a month to month because you knew you didn't want Derek. You was trying to hurt his feelings when you really wanted to tell him. You was trying to hurt his feelings when you really wanted to tell him he wasn't banging your back out. So you needed to go to your ex who could at least satisfy you physically. Katie is not sweet. Is not a sweet little innocent Katie. She wants someone to dog her out and have makeup sex every day. Girl, bye. She doesn't feel bad about Zach. She really just didn't want to look as bad as Mindy's friend Lindsay. That wasn't fair to Michael, forcing her to speak on Brandon's behalf or what he feels to be true. No one was there to know what really happened. It's three sides to that story. She probably knew he was there and wanted to rub her boyfriend in his face, just like she said she did that video to be mean. You really didn't think he would see it. You really didn't think he would see it because he didn't follow you on social media. You are not that dumb, Taylor. Anyone can tag him in a video, whether he follows you or not. They absolutely weren't kissing or hugging up, but yeah, they're dating now. Taylor, you and your wig need to cut it out. Woo! I agree. I feel like I just went off. Okay, so absolutely. But yes, why did they sign a year lease? Can somebody ask me why? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm like. I don't know who kids is going to Katie. Why her wig? Taylor, you and your wig need to cut it out. Take that wig off. You hope Derek drops a Christmas album? That's shady. And I hope it's sell. Alright, if he do, y'all, we need to go buy it. Okay? She told him to sit there. What, y'all? I missed that. Oh, Lord. But no. So, why did they get a year leash, y'all? Y'all not gonna get me started with Taylor and her wig. Because last live, we went live. I was like, y'all, we got like 5 minutes. What y'all want to talk about? And here y'all go. Taylor's wig. I'm not dealing with y'all tonight, okay? Jessica is the mom. Oh, at the breakfast? Yes! At the breakfast. He was about to get up and she was like, no, sit down. Yup, you right. Y'all right. You right. I remember now. I remember. They wasn't kissing and hugging. I told y'all they was kissing and hugging. I ain't beat. Ain't no way they was just in that club and she was drunk. She was drunk, but she wasn't trying to hug up and kiss on him. And Taylor looked like that type of girl, which is why she came out there when she was feeling herself and she decided she was going to go sit on Brandon's lap. Okay? Katie made a song without trying. Ho, ho, ho. She's a hoe, ho. She's a hoe. I think that she's a hoe. Ho. That she's making tacos, and guess who's helping you? LOL. Brandon looked at her like she was crazy and excused himself from that table. Brandon didn't want no parts of it. He didn't want no parts of it at all, okay? Alright, y'all. Alright, so next comment. So Rita said, I disagree with you about Mika. I would have done a personal background check on my husband too, making sure I'm not married to a liar. Y'all would have did a background check? Would y'all have done the background check? Because I feel like, what's the background check for? Like, we know he was lying about working at that daggone studio. That's not even a background check. We knew he was lying. If she wasn't going to leave him, what was the purpose of doing all of that? That's my thing. Exactly. She couldn't even she gonna make a sign a lease when she didn't even want to make a commitment to at least trying to make their marriage work. You better check the credit score. She probably trusts that the show did the background check. But she said that she disagreed with me about Mika when I said that Mika was childish for calling all the schools to see if he was a yoga teacher. But that's my thing. I don't feel like it was anything. Okay, so I just felt like at that point, we already knew Michael was a liar. By all the things that she had been through, when she went to that yoga studio with him and they said that he wasn't a yoga teacher, she knew it was a lie. For her to call all the schools, I feel like that's a little bit too much. But if you're going to do all of that and you're going to get the real information, then you might as well just leave him. Bow out. Don't go looking for all this to just keep saying you trying and trying and trying just so you can keep calling him out and calling him out. Like, that don't make sense. If you're going to go find information, find it for a reason. Don't find it just to make everything worse. I think it was childish. But then Rita and E Baby was going back and forth in the comments, and it was intense, y'all. It was intense. I'm not sure who unsubscribed from me from this comment, but I'm sure somebody probably did. Yup, if you're not ready to leave, don't go digging for it. You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your feelings. They need to do a background check, but I don't think, y'all. So what? Okay, now that we talk, how Kevin just gonna call Michael out? And I meant to talk about this, but I was so heated that I skipped some of the stuff because I got so mad that I forgot my little funny stuff. But why he gonna tell Michael he don't look like a yoga teacher? He said, "Why you look like you just started?" And he was holding on to the floor with his legs up. I can't. Y'all don't tell me that wasn't funny. Please don't tell me that was not funny. That's when I was all into the reunion before it went sour, okay? I was ready for these parts, okay? But I missed them. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. That was funny to me. This is the first time catching a baby. You believe Michael would teach yoga? Of course you would, Cliff. Of course you would. Of course you would. I don't think Michael teach nobody yoga, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't think so. Just gonna say it. He can't. Not to me. Nope. He did kind of look like he just started. He did kind of look like he just started. I'm just saying. We already know Cliff think of course he would think Michael teaches yoga. I'm going to go Google his yoga class. I'm going to go Google it. See what happens. I can't do that move. I'm not going to try though. So, anyways, moving on. Do they get paid per episode? They do. I think they do. Don't quote me on it, but I think they do. I don't like how he was treated either. I don't like it either. Don't get me wrong, like, he has real issues, okay? We have to remember that he has a disability. So some things when he's really sitting there looking, he's processing his thoughts. So I don't know, like I think we kind of overlooked that. I don't like the way he was treated during the reunion. I absolutely did not like the way he was treated during the reunion. I know that he could have handled some of those situations better during the season, but the way that they did him at the reunion was so jacked up. We saw Mindy, Jessica, and Brandon go to work, but not the others. Yeah, we didn't see Taylor go to work. We didn't see Mika go to work. Quiet as kept, I heard Taylor didn't have a job. Hey, is it E Baby? Type it out how I should say it. I was just talking about you. They told us Taylor was a scientist. A scientist and they never go to do no science. Yeah, the reunion had me. A science researcher. They told us Taylor was a scientist. She looked like she was a bartender. She definitely looked like a bartender. Y'all are the worst. Oh my goodness. Pastor Kyle was Team Taylor all season. He definitely, I don't know why though. I don't know why he was. I was overall disappointed with the series and most definitely the reunion. You're right. I don't know. Like, this is how I take it. At somewhere along the journey of this season, it just became pure entertainment. I didn't expect for it to be about anything else. So I stopped being aggravated because I remember at one point I was going through a rant. I had another rant. It was probably like episode 6 or 5. I had another rant because I was aggravated. But then I just started to just accept this for what it was. It was like, oh, this is just drama. We just might as well enjoy the ride. I can't remember his disability, but I know he has one. And that's why I was saying that Mika's not going to be patient enough for him. E-baby. Yeah, y'all. I can't remember. If anybody remember what his disability is, let us know. Because I can't remember what it is. But I know it's some type of learning disability. This is why he works with the kids. This is why he works with the kids. All right, let me see. I'm going. Okay, so then we have I want to say it's Sabine. I think it's Sabine. Okay, she said, OMG, this is my first time catching your page. Your review/rant was amazing. My favorite of all the reviews I've seen thus far. You made me like and subscribe to your channel. Thank goodness for Austin and Jessica for showing us how the process is supposed to work. Katie, trash. She continues to date the same type of guy that just uses her. She doesn't deserve Derek. Michael, liar. He needs to work on himself. Mika, I cannot stand her. Her resting beef face is always on. She couldn't even put it away when he gave her the box of candy as a gift. That's true. I said that. She was just looking like, I'm like, you happy or not? Like, I don't know. She's like an interrogator, always questioning people. Brandon has anger issues, but I do agree that production probably noticed that and pushed him a little. Wiggy Taylor, she's not accountable for her part in anything. She's fake all the time that she made it seem as if she wanted to make things work out. I don't believe you. I can't stop. I can't. So happy this season is over. Whew. Okay, I don't know what Taylor's job is, y'all, but it's definitely not a scientist. I'm just going to say that. First of all, don't no scientists be all over Instagram like that. It's E-Baby. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because you was a Lil Wayne fan. You funny. Okay. But no, E-Baby, I was just talking about you because I just read the comment that Rita wrote about disagreeing with Michael about Mika, and I said that you two were going back and forth in the comments, and I was like, it was very intense, and I'm not sure if I lost a subscriber, and I'm not sure if it was one of y'all because y'all was really going back and forth in them comments. It was real intense, but I'm like, I still think that, you know, Mika was doing too much with that background. That's just my opinion, though. He has dyslexia. Yeah. So okay, side note, I brought a bunch of people to your channel. Cliff, oh, thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it. Thank you for the side note. He did reveal that he had some type of learning disability. Well, I guess dyslexia. Right. So this is what I was saying. Like, he definitely had a dyslexia or some type of autism. Bye, Mom. Bye. But yeah. So this is what I was getting at. Mika doesn't have patience. When he always talk about having patience, like, oh, I want a girl with natural hair because she has patience, he knows that it's going to take a woman to have patience with him. So this is why the whole time him and Mika doesn't have that patience that Michael requires from a woman. Not saying that he was right for lying and all that other stuff, but I did start to understand the process as to why he couldn't get completely there with her. And she did not make it easy at all. That's why every time he opened up, it was always with a third party in the room. It was never just with her mainly, because she was always making him feel worse than what he already felt like. If that makes sense. I agree. I don't know why people defended Mika's foul behavior. I feel everyone should get called out. No one should be off limits. Exactly. That's what I'm like. Just because Michael did bad stuff doesn't mean that she gets to do bad stuff too. It was wrong. It was all wrong. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Period. Well, you should have been listening to the comment read that we was just having right here that I've been talking about. I just read the whole comment and discussed it. Are you listening? You're not listening. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. But thank you, Sabine, for joining the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your comment. Welcome to the channel. It was with Rita Chick. It wasn't like how, well, it did kind of get intense towards the end, but they kind of like, just let it go. But you be doing the most, but you do it to everybody. That's the difference. It is not me. And I only told you that one time, and that's because it seemed like you was trying to take it there. So I had to make sure you wasn't trying to take it there. You got to understand, my new subscribers, I don't know what everybody know, but some of them don't understand that this is what y'all do. And some of them get offended and they'll be like, oh, I'm not dealing with this, and they'll leave. And I think everybody should be welcome to express their opinion, which is why we do the comment read, so we can talk about everyone's opinion. Everybody think different. Heck no, I know you didn't. I didn't what? What are you talking about? Oh, Lord. Let me move on. I'm biased. She definitely needs a muzzle. I said somebody need to give her one. Give her a muzzle. All right. So, Cliff, your comments. Cliff, you got 2 comments right here. So it says, everyone says Zach was on the show for publicity because he didn't try with Mindy. He wasn't attracted to her. End of story, and he doesn't have to be. We wasn't mad at him for not being attracted to Mindy. We was mad at him for not going through with the process. That's what we was mad at. I don't know how many times I gotta explain that to you, Cliff, but once again, we here. All right, where we at now? I don't know why, speaking of Lorenzo, I don't think he joined back into this chat because he was in the first time I went live. But I don't think he know we live again. It was an experiment that felt like most do on this show. Married at First Sight act like they have a high success rate. Out of 34 marriages, 9 stayed together. Shaking my head. That's true. I believe Lady Intellect was right. Shawnee was more involved in the situation with Lizzie than we know. I think she's been stopped talking to Lizzie, but she has proof. Like my boy Lorenzo always says, where's your proof? I don't believe you. That's what I was saying. I really hope she was going to bring out the, oh, thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. But anyway, where I was at? Okay, so you think Shawnee had more to do with that situation? I think she's been, okay, so if she been stopped talking to Lizzie, you try to figure out how she got the proof, right? But why she didn't show it? That's what I was saying. I don't know if she had more to do with it. I'm just saying that I wanted her to pull out the receipts. Because she's saying I got proof, but we ain't have no receipts. Especially, you're patient, very and everything. Do you think like I just subscribed? Didn't have time. I didn't have to put. Who didn't have to? What you talking about? Yes, I do. I'm confused. I don't know what y'all talk about. Okay, so y'all think? Do y'all even think she had real proof, or she just wanted to come on TV and talk? I got a feeling she probably just wanted to come on TV and talk. She begged the man to like her. Then she found her liberation. She was free. And now she still want to be friends with the girl who was trying to steal her husband. I don't know, y'all. That's just Mindy for you, I guess. That's why I told y'all. See, everybody like, we like Mindy. And I was like, we don't know we like Mindy, okay? We only know that we like Mindy because we don't like Zach, okay? Because the way he treated her. The Mindy we always got to see was just sad and her feelings. But we don't know the real Mindy because we don't know the type of Mindy we would have got if he was actually part of the process. Y'all got to think about that because we don't know. We didn't get to see her personality because she was always sad. Hi, Sitchell. Thank you. Zach didn't have to fake the process. He did fake the whole process. What you talking about? S. Harper, you've been here for a while. You know when I first started my comment read. Were you here when I first started the comment read? And I was calling Lorenzo Michael. And I was like, Michael, is that you? And that was the title of it. Because I was like, y'all, I'm convinced. Y'all can't tell me he not. Because he came in there and was like, my boy Michael. And I'm like, that's your boy? How you know? You know him? Now look. All right. So what's the next side note? Why was it okay for Derek to not give up his source that told him Katie had sex? Well, I read this already. Didn't I read this already, Cliff? All right, let's read it again. Why was it okay for Derek not to give up his source that told him Katie had sex with her ex after the honeymoon, but it was wrong for Zach to not give up his source, Lindsay, to Mindy about his ex wanting to pick her up? I feel this is bias and I dislike Katie. So in the words of Chloe, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, I'm going to make it make sense. Okay, wait. You said no, we didn't want him to fake the process. It's not about faking the process. He could have not been attracted to her and tried. He didn't even move in. He didn't do anything. He just was like, no. He spent one night with her in the honeymoon and then was like, That's it. If he didn't want to deal with her or be married to her, he should have just left the show. He should have said, I don't want to be married, I want a divorce, and left. Not sit there and keep fake building and fake building. He faked it. You talk about he didn't want to fake it. He definitely faked it. You make that make sense. You just bringing up the comments over and over again. They should have matched Mindy with Derek. No, I can't see that. I think Derek might be too much fun for Mindy. I don't know. See, I don't know Mindy personality. We never really get to see it. And like I said, Mindy about the ex wanted to pick her up. I feel we said that it's not biased. Zach's loyalty was supposed to be to Mindy, not Lindsay. That's what the problem was. I don't think so either. See, you remember I said the same thing, like, what's going on here? What's going on? Something ain't right. But I don't know, because he jumped on my Instagram live when I went live that time on Instagram. So I'm going to just have to take it for what it is. That's the homie, I guess, now. As long as he don't call people names in the comments, we all right. Yeah. See, let me tell you something. See, y'all missed the reviews. In the beginning of the review, when Zach and Mindy got married, I said, Michael and Zach may be the fake ones. Go back and watch I was on this from the beginning. In the very beginning. It was the day that Zach and Mindy got married. I said it that he was the fake one. I called it out. Now look at us. Look at us. We here. I'm telling y'all, from the beginning, I've been knowing. The only thing that I was not right about from the beginning of my reviews was Austin, because I thought Austin was a little happy. But that was wrong. Other than that, I've been right so far. What is it?
It's candy.
You gonna give me this little piece?
Here.
Thank you. You're still giving me a little piece of candy. Lorenzo is your favorite, and y'all the homies. I ain't gonna stunt. As long as Lorenzo not calling people names. He didn't like her while moving. He would have had to pay about $50,000 to leave early. They should have made him pay $50,000 for not moving in. They would have saved us a whole lot of heartache and headache. But then I wouldn't have had nothing to make fun of. So, oh well. It's like that. Mindy does look better than Lindsay. All right. So, Shanta said, now see, I would have been mad to you. If a man kept lying, telling you that he works somewhere and they don't. I'll be pissed. So, this is why I say I think that some people only hear what they want to hear in the review, because I'll never excuse him for lying. I just said that the way Mika was treating and nagging him was wrong. We were 5 months from them already deciding that they wasn't going to be together, for them not talking. Why was she acting like that? That's the part that made me upset. And that's why I said I I would definitely be mad too. Like, we already discussed in so many of our interviews before that we was mad at Michael for lying. We understood why Mika was mad at him, but that does not excuse her actions either. Just because one is wrong doesn't make the other one right. Two wrongs don't make it right either. So if she was doing something wrong, which she was, always being aggressive, always being nagging, always, pushing him, knowing that he was in uncomfortable situations, that's not right either. Just because he did something wrong doesn't mean you get to do something wrong to him too. And we're going to excuse it. No. Own up to your actions and take accountability for it. Hey, Simply, I ain't see you in here in a while, girl. Where you been at? Instead of asking Mike about Brandon, they should have been questioning him about his Jamaica trip he never planned. We just talked about that. You late, girl. We was talking about that earlier. Well, I was just telling them what you told us in the chat about him buying a flight with the flyer miles or something like that. I can't remember. At the wedding show, Zach and his mother both said that he doesn't do well in relationship with attractive women, so they explained his attraction to Lizzie and Katie. They should felt really special. But somebody said Zach would go after one of the ugliest wives. I was like, yo, that's crazy. They don't know nobody like Katie, y'all. They do not mess with Katie at all. They should feel very special since he out here trying to get these very attractive women. Ew, if Katie don't get out of here. I don't talk about anybody's looks, but I've seen better. Let's just say that. Alright, so TT Max said, yes, I felt all of that and agree with you. I was feeling the host until the whole Brandon Michael thing. Me too. I was feeling it. I was like, oh my God, we're getting somewhere. Ask the questions. Ask the questions. Me too. So then he said, TT Max said, he pissed me off acting like he didn't understand Michael not wanting to tear down another black man. Pissed me off too. Taylor, just let your wig speak for you. Mika really made herself look bad, and I was a huge fan. Yup, she really just showed her true colors and made anyone that was rooting for her just be like, why? Why? Because we kept trying to be understanding to her, but then when we saw it happening, it was like, this isn't right. This isn't right. Zach has zero taste. Mindy runs circles around Lindsay, and Katie is a whole joke. Never brought anything to the table. Cheated after the honeymoon and after decision day. Tried to date Zach. Trifling. Yup, she's a hoe. Ho, she's a hoe. Ho. Once again, y'all. Thank you, Derek, for not letting her doormat any longer. For not being her doormat any longer. Justin Austin set the example for the rest. FYI, if next season is no counseling exercises or less production involvement, not watching. Brandon wasn't there to defend himself, but I somehow believe he gave more details to the incident than Taylor in her wig. Okay, rant over. You did good, Chloe. So yes, I'm with it. Mika did an interview with her. It's clear of exactly what she said. RuPaul's son with the Dolphins, but not a... Yes, Simply, we just talked about all of this, girl. You late. I'm gonna have to go watch this interview. Yeah, he had a Groupon to go swim with the Dolphins, but not the flight, right? But remember the last time we was on live, we was talking about how he had the flight, right? With the flyer miles or something like that. They should stick to matching people that actually took the time to complete an application. Oh my God. Yes, tell them. Make it make sense. Okay, so he said, TT Maxx said, okay, so my question, are y'all really not watching next season? Because I'm still watching. Who not watching? Because I see a lot of people saying that they not watching. I'm not going to say, I like reality TV. I just realized that if I'm not going to get what I'm looking for out of that show, then I'll just appreciate whatever the heck they're going to give me. And if it's interesting enough, I'll watch it. Like, I realized that I wasn't going to get good, love and marriage advice out of this show. So for that, I wasn't looking for it. Now I'm just looking for pure entertainment. Y'all want to give me drama, then give me some drama. That's how I feel about it. Like, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. But a lot of people are saying they're not watching this season. Well, next season. Are y'all not watching or what? Yeah, the opportunity is too much. It's like they should not. Anybody who's on the show should not be allowed to have audition for another show. Remember they said that Brandon said that Taylor was trying to be on Paradise or Paradise Island or something like that. Remember? And I was like, oh, she been trying to get on. You should never want to do, and like they shouldn't have picked her. Like, she wants to be on reality TV. I'm watching, right? If I'm going to watch it, I might as well just stick with the drama. You said you'd rather do another season of Honeymoon Island and that show was a flop? Okay, you said you were going to watch New Orleans but not Australia? Who asked me, am I going to do, I think it was Macy's. So Macy's asked me, am I going to do Australia? Now, my thing is, Australia is definitely 2 nights, 2 hours a piece, and like 10 couples or 12 couples. I don't know if I got that in me. I'm definitely going to watch New Orleans. I might watch it. Okay, so what I might do is I might watch Australia, but I probably won't do a full review. I might do like a discussion review, if that makes sense. Kind of like how I did with 90 Day Fiancé, the one I just posted yesterday. Something similar along that lines, where we just talk about what's going on instead of like going into details. I never watched Australia at all, so I don't know. I don't know anything about Married at First Sight Australia. So this will all be new to me. Yeah, I'm definitely watching New Orleans, though. So simply, you not watching next season? Background checks? The 1 hour condensed, yes. Okay, but this is the thing. I want to do the 1 hour condensed, but the 1 hour condensed be like already after the 2, it'd be like 2 hours and then another show and then the hour condensed. I be asleep, y'all. Ain't nobody, y'all won't get a review until like Friday messing around with me if I gotta do all that. The Flash, I watched it a few times, but I'm not, what was it? Yup, looking for a reality TV come up. Absolutely. I don't think season 11 was affected by the quarantine. The season they shooting now most likely is, though. You know you are, girl. You know it's a guilty pleasure, okay? It's a guilty pleasure. You like it, you hate it. You like it, you hate it. Okay, so E-Baby says, yeah, they could have made Taylor leave the room while they played Brandon's tape or video. Exactly. But this is another thing, E-Baby, right? How they going to say, she said they can't even discuss it through a third party, but here she is discussing it through a third party. I don't get it. I don't get it. She was definitely discussing it, wasn't she? That's why I understand, like, how come she's the only one that get up here to speak her piece? They want to let Brandon talk. Let Brandon talk. Go get that man on Skype. Go get him a camera at his house. Let him record his own video on his selfie phone. And then, send it in. It's not that hard. They was definitely playing games. All right. So then Ashley 80s baby said, first all, production was done with Brandon's baby. I know they was done with Brandon. But they could have let Brandon shoot his own video, okay? He liked to pull out that camera at any given moment, okay, to record situations. So I don't think he would have had a problem. I don't think they gave him the opportunity. Yep, they didn't give him the opportunity. I don't think they gave him any chance at all. Like, even if he wanted to, they probably would have been like, no. Okay, so Ashley 80s baby said, first of all, so glad I found this review. Loved it. Second of all, the season was trash from day one. Jessica and Austin were the only couple that I saw potential in. I'm on the fence about watching next season because these people on TV are playing with marriage and it's not cute. We just talked about that. I'm just going to not look for it to be, the idea of what, I was looking for when it came to marriage. You can't send a message to a third party. Pay attention, Chloe. What are you talking about? She said that they said they can't communicate even through third party. Meaning like through anybody, can't nobody even talk for them. Oh. See what happens when you say it out loud? I made sense to myself. It's okay. Buddha, you back? Girl, we done been through the whole comments already almost and you just now coming back. So Jamie said this was good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Ashley. Taylor is messy. Taylor is a whole trip, okay? I don't know. I think I dragged Taylor how many times this season? Twice. Let's see if anybody next season get dragged more than Taylor. Because she got dragged a lot. Her and Katie. I feel like I should have dragged Katie one more time, though. I'm just trying to remember when it was. Okay, so Jackie said you are spot on and you have Mika down to a T. Katie has been whining about cyberbullying and even has Derek and Mindy supporting her on that. She deserves every harsh word. Did y'all really see that Mindy is out here and Derek telling them to stop cyberbullying her after she done tried to get her brother to freaking beat up Derek? I dragged Taylor 3 times? Okay. Because Taylor pissed me off. What she pissed me off, it was no coming back for her. Not with me anyway. AJ Philly season is a possession. They didn't drag. Right, they didn't drag him like they did Brandon. Hey, Cassandra. Katie has been the worst female. She is horrible. Horrible. I'm waiting because I was about to say, and Taylor's horrible too. I was about to talk about Molly from season, maybe one of these seasons, but anyway, tomorrow on Where Are They Now, she's going to speak out about what happened between Jonathan and the expert, the therapist Jessica, and her and their dynamic. I'm ready for that one. Yup, they were a team. But Taylor is Katie, I'm going to have to rank it like this. Katie. All right. Y'all remember the video I did about the worst guys? We're going to have to do one with Katie, Taylor, Molly, and who else? Who else, y'all? Who else? Give me someone else. Or can I just do those 3? Or y'all think it should be somebody else instead of those 3?
Lisa.
No, Mochi. There's no Lisa. The meditation, Dr. Pepper, Pastor Pepper. Kurt Brandon to stay or recommit. They was creeping on the low. I don't know if they was creeping on the low, but Molly kept saying she wasn't attracted. So I'm saying though, like, You don't want them, I'll take them. Just saying. You don't want him, I'll take him since you over here not attracted or whatever. Cause that's all she kept saying, I'm not attracted to him. She was another Zach, but she was trying though. Right? But that's the thing. He was like, I guess, what's her name? Jessica was like, let me just go, shoot my shot and see what's happening. That's why she's not on the show no more. Y'all think y'all think they're gonna bring her back? I wonder if they're gonna bring her back. Now that she's not, now that she's not gonna be out here trying to steal people's men. Oh, this is gonna be good tomorrow, y'all. I'm interested. Exactly, and that's what I understand, because he wasn't a bad looking guy. He was nice built and everything, but she just kept saying she wasn't attracted. I don't know, man. I didn't understand why she wasn't. And them two, that was kind of harsh. The way she was treating him was harsh. I'm not gonna lie. It was harsh. She probably was. I'm trying to think. What did I think about her during that time? I can't remember. But it'll all come back to me tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So Danielle said that this was the best review I've seen on season 10 reunion episode. You left no stone unturned. But doesn't it seem like Mindy and Zach are still communicating? Y'all, I was wondering that. Didn't it seem like Mindy and Zach was like still kind of cool, like to some extent? I don't know, but anyway. Also, Katie is a woman that is diabetic, which is a host of medical challenges that could put her in the grave just having children. Yet she's playing with the fool, sleeping, cheating with her ex instead of loving a man who can take care of her and her babies. 2 days into the honeymoon, so you're calling him a boy? Red flag. She was already sleeping, seeing the ex. Oh, we already figured that out. You're right, Danielle. Katie Ben was going back to that ex, sleeping with him, doing all that stuff. That's why she kept pushing Derek away. During the whole season, who was sitting there that kept saying she want her ex? I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but I feel like every comment that she wrote was saying that Katie want her ex. Katie want her ex. They dating? Oh, Lord. She broke the code, so she not coming back? Danielle? What season Danielle from?
6.
I haven't watched season, I don't think I watched season 1 through 4. I think I started at like 5. So I told myself I'm going to go back and rewatch all of them because I wanted to rewatch all of them so I know what's going on with this. But I don't think I'm going to have time. But wouldn't that be funny if she came back? Yes, Zach is hitting that. Why you think she called her ASAP to let her know he texted Lindsay by mistake? You know what? Right, Cliff? How did she know all these details? Because she was like, but then you text her? Uh-huh. Y'all, why y'all let that slip? That slipped. That I definitely didn't pick up on it till just now. Y'all, she was like, you remember you called, she was like, what'd she say? Remember you talked to her, dang, y'all, my memory. But she definitely said, you remember you texted her during the Christmas or something like that? And he was like, oh no. And that's when he was like, oh, I just said what's up, and she didn't say nothing back. And then he accidentally texted his client, Lindsay, and not her. But who was calling it out? Mindy. Oh, okay. So Mindy and Zach, Mindy playing us, y'all. She playing us. She got us thinking that she out here, moving on and being liberated. She out here still trying to get with Zach. She playing us. This is not right. Let me go. What's her Instagram? Send it to me. We got to go get to the bottom of this, y'all. She not about to take my hand claps and then throw them back at my face. That's what I said. said. That's why I was like, I don't even know if we still like. I don't even know if we really like Mindy or not, because every time we saw her, we was just feeling sad for her. We was feeling, pity for her. We don't really know if we liked her. But if she went back to Zach, we don't like her. Or is it just me? It's just me? Okay. Christine, what about Christine? Who like Christine? Is Cliff talking about Christine? Because Cliff been in these comments talking about all the girls he like. Out here taking all my hand claps. Zach D. I don't want her Instagram is on that link I sent you. Okay, I'm gonna go find it. Y'all, I said that this is the last time we talk about Married at First Sight season 10 because we've been doing this for like a whole 2 or 3 months now. But I feel like I need to find out if she really dating Zach because I got a problem if she is. It's personal now, okay? This is personal. But send her a message, okay? Yes, that's a good catch, Cliff. So then, Cecile said, you are on spot with this review. Agreed, best review yet. Thank you, appreciate it. So then Marcia says, so upset I stumbled across your reviews at the end of the season. I enjoyed it. Don't worry, girl, we're coming back for New Orleans. Just, subscribe and come back. We'll be here next season. You can start from the beginning. Look, he's soup now. Cliff Suits also. Thank you. I do it for you, Cliff. Thank you. Okay, you're right. We're not going to talk about this season all year. That's why we got to do 90 Day Fiance, okay? That's why I'm trying to move over to 90 Day Fiance. So Kogar said, I got to say I ain't mad at you in my Tupac voice. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Now look at me over here singing. Okay. Y'all, we at the last comments. Woo. We almost did it. Y'all, it's been 1 hour and 52 minutes. Platonic? You know what? Okay, so I promised myself I was not going to do Housewives of Atlanta because Atlanta is for my enjoyment, okay? I don't want to take notes. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I can do Platonic because I enjoy Platonic enough to talk about it. Christine called her out. Oh, I gotta go watch it because remember last live I said, did anybody call Katie out? Because somebody need to call Katie out, and I hope they did it on Couples Couch. So I need to go watch it. No, Cliff, we not doing no season 10 review highs and lows. No. Y'all not tired of talking about Michael Lyon, Katie being a hoe, and Taylor Wig. I'm tired. No, Cliff. We not doing that. Okay, so Brenda said, you are right about Zach. He was the one that mentioned how great the production and staff were. Yeah, they were probably the ones that Zach was working on for possible future projects. Oh, you think he was working? Oh, she think that they was working with Zach for possible future projects. Shanice was going in, but Jeffy made her be quiet. Oh, hi, around the way. I know I seen you. I know you've been in the comments, but I'm just gonna say hi because I feel like I didn't say hi to you yet. I can't believe Shanice stayed with that boy. You can't believe Shanice stayed with Jeffy. I don't know. I was rooting for them though. I was rooting for them. And I was happy they stayed together. He eventually came around and loved her. That's what happens. Okay. Did she say? Did he cheat on her? He did. He did. I watched the Happily Ever After. Yeah. So they had a baby. He did cheat on her. They was about to get divorced. They was breaking up. It was a lot going on with them. But, you know, people get cheated on every day, B. It's like that, I'm just saying. But, I mean, if she was willing to move past it and he was willing to admit his wrong and not do it anymore, then that's just something that they have to work out in their marriage. If they decide to, you know, make it work. They say you're supposed to, you know, fight until you can't fight anymore when you're married. So if that's what they choose to do, then kudos to them. That's definitely the worst time after a baby. That's when you feel your lowest. That's when you feel your lowest. That's when you feel your weakest. That's when you feel your most unattracted. That's when you feel like just not yourself because you literally feel like a whole different person. And that definitely will hurt. So I know what she was feeling when she was, you know, she was going through it. I was watching like, Dad, this is crazy. I gotta go watch Couples Couch, y'all, now because now I need to see it because ain't nobody, Kevin didn't do it. They didn't call out Katie. They just called, they called out Katie? You never liked Jeffy? Yeah, I like Jeffy. I mean, I didn't like him in the beginning, but I guess towards the end he grew on me. So then she said Kevin did overdo the questions about Brandon to Michael. After the first question, he should have quit. And yes, I agree with you about Mika trash talking Michael while he was out the room.
Cool,
that was totally unnecessary and actually made Mika look bad. It has been 5 months. Mika take a cue from Mindy. Keep it classy. And Zach, why hasn't he deleted Lindsay's number? Because he's still talking to her and Mindy. He's still talking to both of them. And Shawnee know it. That's why she got the facts, but she ain't pulling them out the receipts. I'm going to have to go watch this. But guess what, y'all? We done. We done with the comments. We done with the comments. We done. We done. We are officially over season 10 of Married at First Sight. My first official review season is over. And I must say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I don't think I could have started with any other show. And I'm glad that I chose Married at First Sight. That was my little speech. I'm done now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm gonna take a toast. Don't be a hater, Cliff. Do not be a hater. You like it here. Alright, y'all, so it is 1:50. Well, we've been on here for an hour and 58 minutes, 59 minutes. So let's just talk. What y'all want to talk about? We got about a good, 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to go eat my food and relax before I got to get ready for work tomorrow. So we got about 10 minutes. Let's talk. What y'all want to talk about? Cliff, you a hater. pop bottles. Even Bobby called out. I can't imagine Bobby calling nobody out. He ain't got no heart for nothing. Poor man. Yes, I'm still working. So I took off like a week when I was having a breakdown. I have been leaving early, like around when it starts getting a little too busy for me. I decide to leave work because like I don't like feeling overwhelmed. And if you look at my cheeks, these masks are breaking out my cheeks. I'm so over all of it. I'm over all of it. Yeah, he was younger than her. That could have been part of his problems too. So my thing is like, I don't judge anybody's relationship if they're going to make it work. If you're going to make it work, make it work. But you both have to put in the work. I don't like it when one person is putting in the work and another person isn't putting in the work. That's not fair. So I feel like if they're willing to both put in the work to make their marriage work, then that's their decision. So I try not to judge people's marriages because no marriage is easy, and spending a lifetime with somebody is going to be, you know, ups and downs. Bobby is an amazing husband. So I got my thing with Bobby. I feel like he's scared to speak up. Listen, I need me a Bobby. Okay? The man was up making breakfast for her at like 6 o'clock in the morning, making her lunch and everything. Thank you. Very real, unfiltered. I be trying. Yep, it takes two. So I feel like if the two people are willing to work on a marriage, then that's perfectly fine with them. But I don't like it like when it's one-sided, like one person is putting in all this energy. That's what I feel like sometimes with what's his name that we were just talking about, Bobby. It feels like Bobby was putting in all the work in their relationship, and she was just reaping the benefits. That's what that threw me off a little bit about them, because he was great. And she wasn't a bad wife, but she was still like them emotional walls. She wasn't trying to let them down. Because he definitely is a great husband. But I feel like they probably better now than they were then. But in the beginning when they was getting to know each other, even on Happily Ever After, it still felt like she still had them walls up. And then remember they kept saying like, so y'all never had an argument? Y'all never had an argument? Y'all never had an argument? You think Jasmine and Will gonna be on Where Are They Now? Yeah. Yeah. Bobby was a good husband. I ain't gonna lie. He was a great husband, but I feel like she just needed to open up more to him. Like, he didn't want to buy another house. He didn't feel like it was a good time, but she just had to go buy another house and everything. It was just something about her energy. Felt like he was just supposed to give her everything, and she didn't have to do anything really much in return but have sex with him. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing. I don't feel like anything was wrong with that. But remember when they was playing those big like Jenga sticks or something? They had to pull it out and they had to talk about something. It was like she kept getting like all the booty ones, and he was mad because he kept having to express his feelings and she didn't. You say your husband stopped letting you run him over. They always let you run them over in the beginning, and then somewhere along the lines it changed. You be trying to figure out this not the man I married. And he paid that credit card debt. Yeah, she had mad debt. See, that's when Married at First Sight was getting real. Okay, that's when we was getting all into it. That's when they was making them pick their own apartment, pay their own rent, or move in with each other into their own apartments. And they was really like forcing these people to live together. Now it's just like they like, y'all just we gonna give y'all this free apartment, move in and move out, whatever y'all want to do. You got your own room, you got your own room. Y'all figure it out, y'all roommates or whatever. It wasn't like that them last couple of seasons. They was like, okay, who house y'all moving into? Or y'all gonna get a neutral space together. So y'all need to talk about y'all money and how y'all gonna make it happen. Like, they was doing that. That season with Bobby, they gave them $5,000 a month. so they wouldn't have so many financial issues. But they gave them the real experience of being married. After 2 years? Now my husband still is not. He's still really good to me. He's still really good to me. He'll tell me no, but then he'll turn around and be like, huh, or what? Like that. You say you a punk? Yeah, they gotta set boundaries, you know. Yep, she pushed him into buying a house that he didn't really want to buy because he didn't think they were ready. That's why she had all that debt and he didn't have no debt because he was financially responsible. But instead, she want to go buy a house that he don't think that they need or ready for at this moment. But which can you tell her? He wanted her to be happy, so he made it happen. All right, guys, we got anything else to talk about before we close out the Married at First Sight season completely? Forever and ever? All right, y'all, so I'm going to go wind down, eat, and get ready for work tomorrow. I was a spoiled child. So I want you guys to, I just want to say I really appreciate all you guys who subscribed on this season. I appreciate all your comments, all your feedback, all your agreeing, not agreeing, you know, going back and forth and understanding that we all going to disagree, and that's just part of it. I am truly, truly, truly grateful and happy to have all you guys as my subscribers. And go check out my 90 Day Fiance little, I guess, my opinion on what's going on, because I'm just now getting caught up, and I'm going to actually do an official review on that starting Sunday. So I'm moving over to 90 Day Fiance for now until I see how I feel about Australia, and then we'll be back for New Orleans. It is what it is. Peace. When's the next live? Probably, I don't know. I'll figure it out though. I told y'all I'm still working on trying to move and stuff like that. So I got a couple little things going on. I'm trying to make some things shake or whatever. So I'll try to get up here live with you guys at least once a week or whatever. But I can't give you an exact date right now. Maybe after we do Where Are They Now, we might do a live after that. We might go through some of those comments. Not necessarily like a whole comment read, but we might just talk about it a little bit. But anyway, it's been real, you guys.